Hey guys, how are ye? Welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title, I am doing a first impressions / review of the Lucy Fitz / Inglot palette. I was invited to the launch of the palette last night in Limerick in the South Court Hotel. Lucy invited me herself, so I was delighted obviously to be invited, so I went along. We had a fab evening. I met up with a few of the girls I know and yeah, we had a great crack and the event was just lovely. It was great to see Lucy doing her thing. She's only 18 and she is flying. So I have my eyebrows done and my eyelids primed, so I'm just going to go in with the palette. So this is what the box looks like. So this is the sleeve, and then you take it out and it has this protective cardboard, and then this is the palette. If you're familiar with Inglot palettes, all their palettes have like a magnetic top, so very easy for travelling. It's very slim and it is white obviously. And it says on the back, "To all my amazing supportive followers, lots of love always, Lucy Fitz." There. I just think that's really cute. It's a nice touch. So yeah, basically it is a palette and it has a highlighter and 6 eyeshadows. So these are them. I'm going to do swatches of all of these first and then I'll do a tutorial. So we'll start off with this, and this. So this is $2.98 first, and then $2.83, and then $3.93. So now I'm just going to do these 3 top ones. So this is $2.81, $3.83, and that pearly white shade is $35. And then with my baby finger I'm just going to swatch the highlighter. Yeah, so you can see how pigmented they are with just one swatch of my finger, and there's no like base underneath them, so when they're applied to a white base they'll pop even more. So yeah, that's what it looks like. I love them. The palette is only €30, which I think is very good for a palette with 6 eyeshadows and a highlighter. And yeah, let's get right into the tutorial. So first of all I'm going to go in with this white shade and just put it on my brow bone. I wish actually the palette had a mirror, but that's a small thing. So I'm just going in with that on a pencil brush. I don't know if it's picky up on camera. Yeah, you can kind of see it there. It's a nice pearly white shade. It'd be lovely on the tear duct area for brides. That's what I'm going to do with it now. Next I'm going to put it on my tear duct. And I'm just going to do the same on the other eye. Next then I'm just going with this flat, fluffy kind of packer brush, and I'm going to go in with the darker shade. That is number 298, and I'm just going to pack that into the outer third of my eye and into my crease. Like, the pigment on these is just unreal. I'm just going to do the same on the other eye. And don't worry about this part being like neat or tidy, because I'm going to be blending out this dark colour with the other colours anyway, so it doesn't need to be perfect. So next then I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush and go in with the shade 383, so it's this one here. And I'm just going to lightly blend out the darker colour with this colour. I'm just going to do small circular motions, but kind of flicking up at the same time. So once I have the top colour kind of blended out into my crease, I'm just going to go back in. I'm just going to go back in with the darker shade. So with no extra product on this, the brush I used for the lighter shade, I'm just going to blend these two together. Next, I'm just going in them with a little bit of this NYX glitter primer, and I'm just popping this on the inner third of my lid. And then I'm just going to go in, with this shade here, number 393, and I'm just going to pack that on top of where I put the glitter primer. That's a really nice, like beigey, goldy toned shadow with a bit of a little touch of glitter going through it. So I'm just going to do the same on the other eye. So now that that's both eyes done, I'm just going to go back in with the dark brown and just blend that all in on the outer third of my eye again. now I'm just going with this brush again with no product on it, and I'm just going to blend that out so I've no harsh lines. And with the same brush again, I'm just going to go into that 383 shade that I already went into. And I'm just going to run that back over the brown up into my brow bone, just so I don't lose that colour, to intensify it a bit more. So that's what they're looking like now. I'm going to do the rest of my face off camera, and then I'll come back and do under my eyes. And so that's the rest of my face done, and I'm just going to do underneath my eyes like I said. I'm just going to go in with the dark brown shade again on a pencil brush. And I'm just going to run this underneath my eye. Do you know what I noticed about the colours? They really make the blue in my eyes pop, which is unreal. So, as you can see, I have highlighter already on, because I completely forgot that there was a highlighter in it. I was just focusing on the eyeshadows. So what I'm going to do is just put a little bit of on my finger and put it on the highest points of my cheeks, and that way I'll still be able to see it. Okay, that obviously made a difference. That's unbelievable. Shook it, and I'm going to pop a little bit on the tip of my nose, and I actually have none or very little on my cupid's bow, so I'll just put some on there as well. Yeah, that highlight is unbelievable. Look at the inner tear duct and brow bone highlight, like that is amazing. I'm just going to pop on lashes and lipstick, and I'll be right back. So that, guys, is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. So my thoughts on the palette are, it's amazing. Very pigmented, very easy to work with. I know I had a few problems with the brown at the start, but I was able to work around that because I'm a makeup artist. But yeah, very good palette, very reasonably priced, great shade range. The highlighter is amazing. Yeah, I couldn't fault it, to be honest with you. So I'll leave a link underneath here. I'll leave a link under here to go to the palette, and yeah, if you liked this video, give it a big thumbs up, and please subscribe down below, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.